Hi, welcome to OTY Online. My name is Desiree, and we are going to get started in this short sequence seated. So go ahead and find a comfortable cross-leg position and allowing the hands to come onto the knees, eyes to gently close. Imagine you were sitting up against a wall. And then just beginning to start your Ujjayi breath right away. We're going to narrow the breath to the nose. Our Ujjayi breath is also known as a victorious breath. It's a really strong and intentional breath, and it's actually a great way to sort of energize and wake up, maybe reset the body if you're doing this midday or at the end of the day. Taking your inhales in as slowly as you can. Narrowing the breath to the nose and exhaling just as smoothly. Being here for 3 breaths. Last full inhale and exhale. Blinking the eyes open as you circle the arms overhead. Inhale. And on your exhale, pull the elbows wide, lift the chest. Now, if you want to sit on something for this, feel free to. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, pull the elbows wide. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, pull the elbows wide. 2 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, pull. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, pull. This time, arms circle overhead. And then exhale, twist to the right. Right hand catches left knee. Left hand drops back behind the hips. Grow tall through the shoulders, out of the spine, and drop the shoulders. Inhale here. And then exhale, find some depth. 2 more breaths. Gaze might go over that left shoulder, or it might go straight ahead. Next inhale, come through center, arms reach overhead. And then exhale, twisting towards the right. Left hand catches that right knee. Being careful when you use your hands and your arms for that extra leverage to not go too far, especially if this is early in the morning. 1 more full breath. Let's go ahead and come through center. Inhale, arms up overhead. And then exhale, hands release, shift forward, tabletop position. Coming up onto hands and knees. We're going to keep on waking up the spine, finding a few cat-cows. And if your wrists are bothering, go ahead and turn the hands slightly out, or maybe even all the way fingers to the long edges of the mat. I'm going to start with my hands slightly turned outward, like a 45-degree angle. On your inhale, allow the belly to hammock, heart to lift, cow pose. And then exhale, dome the spine as you cat the back, tuck the chin, tuck the tail. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Turning the hands back parallel to where the wrists are parallel to the top of the mat. And then tucking the toes under. We're going to sink the hips back towards the heels, start to stretch out the soles of the feet, and if you want to, you can even crawl the hands a little bit closer to the knees, possibly even resting the hands on the thighs. Here we're going to stretch out the soles of the feet for just a few breaths. Big inhales, slow exhales. Last full breath here. And if your hands have been removed from the mat, bring them back down. Release the tops of the feet. You can tap those out. Crawl the knees back just a bit behind the hips as we come into a modified plank. Pressing out of the shoulders. Big inhales and exhales as you zip up the belly. Let's take one more deep inhale here. And then exhale, lower down to the belly. Inhale, cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, release. Two more. Inhale, cobra, lift. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, release. Tuck the toes. Press back up through your modified plank and to downward facing dog. Now, if downward facing dog feels like a bit too much right now, you can stay in your tabletop shape. Pressing tall out of the shoulders. Lengthening the back of the neck. Just 3 breaths here. One more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, begin to walk or step the feet up, forward fold, top of your mat. Allowing the head and the neck to hang free here. You might clasp opposite elbows. Finding some length in the back of the neck. Allowing the belly to rest on the thighs. Keeping that breath full. Next inhale, release the arms, halfway lift, pause here. Really noticing what's going on with the core. Using that to support the spine. So the tighter your belly is, the more support you have for your back. The stronger your core is, the more support just day to day you have for your back. Let's go ahead and inhale, airplane the arms. And then exhale, forward fold, melt down. Inhale, find that airplane half flat back. Exhale, forward fold, tucking the chin even in your fold. Inhale, half flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Just one more inhale, half flat back, airplane the arms. And exhale, forward fold. Rolling up to standing. One vertebrae at a time. Nice job. Once you arrive, inhale, circle the arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Arms reach overhead, deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to your modified or full plank. Deep inhale, top of your plank. Exhale, lower slowly. Inhale, cobra, lift the chest. And then exhale, release, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Long inhales and slow exhales. Next inhale, shift forward plank pose. Drop the knees as you exhale, lower slowly. We take another vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, toes tuck, hips lift up and back. We're going to do one more of those. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, knees might drop. Inhale, cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, press the hips up and back. Deep inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, walk or step up, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to standing, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Releasing the arms by the sides. We're going to slide the left foot back, keep the right foot forward. As we come up onto the ball of the the ball of the left foot. Get a deep bend in the right knee. Inhale, find your crescent pose. So in our crescent pose, it's a long stance. We're bending deeply into the right knee, energizing that left leg, and at the same time, trying to pull that right hip back. Steady breath here. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior two, open it up. Deep bend in your right knee still, glutes are squeezing. You want your torso kind of turned to the side of your mat, but your gaze is turned over your front middle finger. Deep bend in the right knee. Inhale, straighten your right leg, reach your right arm up and back, and then exhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten, reach. Exhale, warrior two. Last one, inhale, straighten, reach, stretch the side. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, stretch forward, side angle on your exhale. Breathe here. Long inhales, slow exhales. Next inhale, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, straighten the right leg. Pivot those right toes to face the left side of your mat. Parallel the arms to the mat. Inhale, both arms reach up overhead. And then exhale, dive in, wide leg forward fold. Breathe here. Several breaths. Hands can start to crawl between the feet. Allow the head and the neck to relax. And then we'll start to crawl the hands over to the left foot, pivoting up into our runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent pose, reach it up. Steady breath here. So we're switching sides. Find a deep bend in that left knee, energize the right leg, and then left hip pulls back to square the hips forward. Steady breath. Soften the jaw. Be here fully. We got one more inhale. And then exhale, warrior two, open it back up. Arms reaching front to back. Steady your breath. Torso is turned to the long edge of your mat, but your arms are stretching front to back. You've got this. Let's inhale, reverse and straighten the left leg. Stretch the side body. Exhale, come back, warrior two. Inhale, straighten, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Last one, inhale, straighten, reverse. Actually, I think we have one more. Exhale, warrior two. This is the last one. Inhale, straighten, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. This time, inhale, shift forward, lengthen the side body. Exhale, drop that left forearm, right arm stretches up over the ear, side angle. Deep breath here. Long inhales and slow exhales. Memorize the legs so they shouldn't change at all. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach it up and back. And then exhale, straighten out that left leg, arms parallel. Bring that those left toes to face the long edge of your mat. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands to the low back. Inhale, open up the shoulders, lift the chest. And then exhale, dive it in. Again, option to keep those elbows bent or to clasp opposite forearms if holding the hands feels like too much. Steady breath here. One more inhale. And then exhale, release the arms. Inhale, halfway lift. And then plant the left hand right underneath the face, airplane the right arm out like a T. Draw the spine longer, so you might find a little bend in the knees. Pull the hips back, draw the chest forward. Inhale, twist open, and then exhale, float those right fingertips down to tap. Inhale, twist open. Use the core for support. Exhale, tap. Inhale, twist. And exhale, tap. This time, release. Airplane the left arm out as we switch sides. Grow the spine long. Keep breathing. Crown of the head reaching forward, hips back. Inhale, twist open. Exhale, tap the ground. Inhale, twist open. Exhale, tap. Last one, inhale, twist. And exhale, release. Inhale, halfway lift, stretch out long. And then exhale, crawl the hands back forward to frame that right foot. Back knee drops down. Inhale, low lunge, lift the chest. Exhale, half split, 5 breaths. Nice job, you guys. Deep inhale. Rebend your right knee on your exhale. Walk the right foot to the right. Both hands plant down inside of the right foot. We're going to tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee. From here, preparing to step forward to a malasana, a yogi squat. Bend the left knee. Try to step that left foot outside of the left hand. However you get there, take a little squat here. Pressing the elbows into the knees, chest stays lifted. Just a couple more breaths right here. Beautiful. One more inhale. And then exhale, forward fold. Walk the feet back underneath the hips. Right foot slides back, drop the right knee. Stay for an inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, half split on the left. Pulling those left toes back towards the shin. Drawing the heart forward. Breathing here. Beautiful job, you guys. Last full breath. Nice job. Rebend that left knee. Plant the palm, step back, downward facing dog. Last downward facing dog here. Options, dolphin, even a headstand if that's in your practice. This is just kind of like our final inversion. I'm going to remain in downward facing dog. If you're done, tabletop or child's pose. Lots and lots of options. Last 2 breaths. Drop the knees down. Start to crawl the knees forward. You can cross the ankles behind you or swing them off to the side, and we're going to come onto our seat. Setting up for one boat pose. I want you to catch the backs of the knees, hinge on your hips. Finding your boat shape here. Toes might stay down. So you can keep a grounded boat, or you could lift the feet. Hands start to stretch forward. Chest is lifted. We've got 3 breaths here. Hug the inner thighs. Try to close the gap between the belly and the thighs. Last 2 breaths. One more inhale. Nice job. Nice and slowly. Head on down to your back. You have arrived. Great job, you guys. Hugging the knees into the belly. Take a few little hip circles here, opening the knees wide, circling them around, back to the midline. And then happy baby is next. Slide the hands up to the outer edges of the feet or the ankles. This is sort of like a reclined malasana or yogi squat. Steady breath. One more inhale. Drawing the knees back together. We're going to finish off with a twist, keeping both knees together. We're going to drift both of them at the same time to the right as the left arm opens up. Just one more breath. Coming back through center, hug the knees in. This time we'll drift them over to the left. Beautiful job, you guys. Let's go ahead and draw the knees back up into the belly. Take a deep inhale here, curl the head up into the knees, and then exhale, release. Legs, arms, all the way down to the mat as we come into our final resting pose. Setting up for our Shavasana here. I'll just be here for a moment. Really noticing the breath, allowing yourself to surrender completely for just about 30 seconds or so. A chance to let go of everything. Effort with the breath, effort with the body. Shavasana. Wiggling your toes and your fingers, rolling your wrists and your ankles. You can begin to make your way upright. Finding a comfortable seat as we close our practice out for today. Just remembering that anything is better than nothing. It's a little bit of movement. Don't discount your effort that you've put in today. You've done the work, and now you get to go about your day with a little clearer of a mind. Let's bring the hands together, heart center. Thumbs to the forehead for clarity of mind. Fingertips down to your lips for thoughtfulness of speech. And hands to your heart for consistency of action. Much health, much wealth, and much love. Namaste.